faithful with my love. Good morning. Okay, let us see who's in this morning on this beautiful day. If you're outdoors, teaching classes outdoors, it's going to be a beautiful day today, absolutely stunning. So I'm here live this morning to do, as always, Instructor Ideas every morning, 7:15, 7:20. And I wanted to do some mobility and flexibility work, having a bit of a brainstorm across my instructor groups to try and encourage everybody to reach out to sports groups. Morning, Jenny. To sports groups in your area. So if you've got golf clubs, you've got triathlon clubs, running clubs, swimming clubs, reach out to the admins of those pages locally, because everybody needs content. It would be fabulous if you put together some very simple mobility exercises or stretch exercises. You could film them as a pre-record, send them out to the groups, and they could feature you on their social media. Everybody needs content for social media. So why not put yourself in front of a different audience? It is a good idea. Popping in to see her. So I thought, let's keep it really simple this morning. Just get your brain ticking over a little bit. These new mixers from Pure Energy are on the Go GX are perfect. They're 15 minutes. You could get out in the garden today while the idea's hot and film warm-ups, mobility, a few basic Pilates exercises, and just reach out to the admin with that group, with that video, and say, look, would your people be interested in this? And if they are, you could even go live on their page. Morning, gang. Good morning, Sue. It is a great idea. So let's have a little brainstorm. So not necessarily a Group X audience. So I've just got the music on in the background and just focus on some really simple mobility exercises. It doesn't need to be anything difficult. It needs to be fun and accessible, that somebody could just put on and think, yeah, I can do that before I go for a run or go for a bike ride. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Henrik. Oh, my good friend from Sweden. Fab to see you, Henrik. Here we go. So just some sports-specific mobility this morning. Let's do 4 singles. And as the Group X instructor, I'm always trying to catch the beat. And then both together. And then lace your fingers. Good morning. Pull back. And then just push back at the top there, just for your shoulders. It's hard not to work with the beat, isn't it? One more. Okay, let's do some side bends to the right. And then pull back. And then to the left. So I just want you to get your thinking caps on. It's a good time because we can see everybody is out and about, aren't they? Cycling, walking, running. But is everybody doing the right stretches, mobility? You could create some really fun videos to help people. And then bring it back. And I would love to know what you think. Circle. Thanks, Sue. And then left. It's just putting yourself in front of different people. Here we go. Then just take a squat. And let's do some hips. So can you see, it's just so easy, so simple. One more. Let's open the hips. A big circle and a squat down. Big circle. Do it again. So I would definitely approach those groups or those Facebook pages with a video that you've already done, so people can see, that a person can see, and aim it at their audience. So if it's a cycling one, talk about as if you're warming up for cycling. If it's golf, maybe you're going to do a lot of rotational, thoracic rotation, work around the hips. One more, and then take that wide. So a deep squat, external rotation, internal rotation, and then squat. And I'd love to know, good morning, Miss Macro, this is your idea. One more. So Rachel's husband has a bike shop and they are avid cyclists. And what a great idea for Rachel to do is do some mobility, flexibility, maybe some Pilates for that audience. And then take the legs wide, lunge. There. So just 5 minutes showing off your amazing expertise and your fabulous personality and talent. Hold it in the right. Turn. And the trick is, every single Facebook page, all these businesses need to attract new people. They need eyeballs on their social media. so you could cross-pollinate with your content. Last one, through to the center, the other side. Good, and just push. So just stretch through the hip flexors, easy mobility. One more, bring it through to the center. Just flex, hands on the floor, stretch the inner thighs. I'm taking the flex, yes! The other side. Maybe just do some sample 5-10 minutes, little pre-records, and send it to all those admin pages. I challenge you all. And then bring it forward and just roll up. Back in the shoulders, let's go. 4 back. 3. IMO, most versatile mobility. Yes, yes, for sure, Trace. And relax, bring your arms down. So if you're a Pilates teacher, you could do breath work, mobility, thoracic mobility. If you're yoga, you could put some simple yoga moves together. Again, really accessible. Bear in mind that a lot of the sports groups will have a lot of guys, so take that into consideration with your content. Then again, hips. Oh, that's it. I do as well, Julia, because I think you've got to think all these clubs need content on their pages, just like us. They need eyeballs on their Facebook pages to get new people and new members. I think it's a win-win. But as always with anything, I can give these ideas out, and I know only a few of you will probably action them. And it's not just contacting one page, you know, contact 10 pages, and you might get, well, I did 2 yesterday, and both said, yes, send me some videos, we need content. Good, last one. Fab, turn again, hip flexors. And you could do your explanations. I mean, I'm talking to you about this idea, but when you were doing your video, you would chat about the exercises and how to do it and alignment and technique. And I'm just sort of showing just 4 simple movements that I would repeat a few times for a video, and then lunge. So you're just sort of getting a feel that it doesn't need to be hard in any way. See you, darling. Rachel will demo it. Yeah, do it, Trace. Just open and close. Now take the hands behind your back. So if you are out and about running this morning, or you're about to play golf, if only, here are a few key stretches and mobility exercises that you could do. You could, if you are doing a golf one and you are a golfer, or you've got a golf club, you could do it with the golf club. In fact, I'll do that tomorrow. I've got my golf clubs. And then push and stretch. So stretch out your calves, stretch out your shoulders. Good, bring your feet together and over to one side. Stretch down through the waist, over the top to the left. Good. And release. Take one hand back, hand behind your back, and stretch your chest. So I know the big topic last week was, how do we get new people into our classes? Well, why not put yourself in front of new people? And then just see where it takes you. Good, and relax. Okay, hamstring stretch. Lean forward. Yeah, oh, that's perfect then, Mel. Put a video together, Mel, and send it over to them. If we are, you know, most of you or a lot of you are also followers of the Pure Energy page, what we do is when the presenters guest as a live, they just become admin of the page. They do their live as the page you would. And then together, and then push your hip forward and stretch your quads. And then you just take them off as admin. So the admin would make you the admin, you would do the live, and relax, you would interact with their audience, and do your session. Yeah, let's see how many of us can do it. Good, and relax. So just think, key points. Maybe choose 4 or 5 different exercises, mobility or flexibility, depending on your specialism. If you are Pilates, you could do some Pilates for golf runners, cyclists. If you are yoga, the same. If you're fitness, the same. Just choose what your specialism is. Very simple, key points, techniques. Make it fun, lively, vibrant. Invite them to contact you for more details. and just send a little sample first of all, so that person, the admin page, can see. I would just do it free first, Sophie. I wouldn't get that for. I'd just put yourself in front of people first on their pages and get some interaction going, and then see where it takes you from there. You've got to build the audience first. Absolutely. But not even recruit new members. I think put yourself in front of a new audience twofold. That potentially those people might book you and come into additional classes that you have, or maybe if it's really successful, the club might ask you to do more work with them. It's one of those, put yourself out there in front of new people and see where it goes. And I think it's a cool idea, yeah. But just 5 or 10 minutes, you can repurpose that content yourself. You can use it on your own social media. It will never be wasted. Let me know what you think. I would love to get... Golf, not good. My golf's not good. I'd love to know what you think, and if you think it's a good, credible idea to try and reach out. Yeah, I think so too. Especially for yourself, Julia, that's a Pilates specialist, and you know how much Pilates could help a lot of sports people. Because there's so many hobbyists around, as we know. We can just go out for a walk on a Sunday and we can just see how many people are out and about. There's a great thread in our supporters group about this, so do join in that thread. So I hope that gave you a little bit of inspiration, everyone. Thank you. Let me know what you think. I'll be back 12:30 if you want some gliding ideas. Today I'm doing gliding, cardio and conditioning. Loads of new stuff on that. That's 12:30 on Zoom. And if you would like, good instead of golf. Hey, Henrik. It's putting yourself in front of a different audience, and whereas back in the day you would perhaps go to the club and do a taster, you don't need to do that now. You can pre-record the video and send it to them, and they'll probably put it on their page because everyone needs content. Yeah, for sure. That's really good. I'm glad this is all just about ideas. I'm going to do it myself. Let's see how many we can get in front of this week. All right, thanks guys. I hope you enjoyed that. I'm now going to do the supporters briefing. We start the Instagram challenge today. So I'll see you there. Oh, Liz, good. Oh, that makes me happy when you all say that. Sometimes when there's like a stony silence, I think, perhaps that's not hit the mark. But I think that the big thing is everybody needs content on their Facebook page. Everyone. Why would they not have you doing stretches and mobility for their people to boost up their algorithm? They wouldn't. Okay, race to the top. Let's do this. Thanks everyone. I hope that was helpful this morning, and I'll see you in the supporters briefing for Instagram.